Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Matthew 13 to 19, Proverbs 30, and Psalm 67. Let's get started. The same day Jesus went out of the house and sat down beside the sea, and great crowds gathered about him, so that he got into a boat and sat down. The whole crowd stood on the beach, and he told them many things in parables, saying, A sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seeds fell along the path, and the birds came and devoured them. Other seeds fell on the rocky ground, but they did not have much soil. Immediately they sprang up, since they had no depth of soil. When the sun rose, they were scorched, and since they had no root, they withered away. Other seeds fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked them. Other seeds fell on good soil and produced grain, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Whose ears let him hear. And the disciples came and said, Why do you speak to them in parables? And he answered, To you is being given to know the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not being given. For to the one who has more will be given, and he will have an abundance, but from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. This is why I speak to them in parables, seeing that they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. Indeed, in their case, the prophecy of Isaiah is fulfilled. That says, You will indeed hear, but never understand, for you will indeed see, but never perceive. And the people's hearts grow dull, and with their ears they can barely hear. Their eyes they are closed, and so they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart and tongue, and I will hear them. They're blessed are your eyes, and that they see, and your ears, that they hear. For truly I say to you, many prophets and righteous people longed to see what you see, and did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but did not hear it. In the parable, near then the parable of the sower, if anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not listen, if one comes to such joy, always been sin in his heart. This will all stand along the path, he will always stand on rocky ground, so the one who hears the word immediately receives it with joy. Yet he has no root in himself, but endures for a while. When tribulation or persecution arise on account of the word, nearly he falls away. As for all stand among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the cares of the word and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and prove unfruitful. As for all stand on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it. He indeed bears fruit and yields, in one case 100-fold, in another 60, and another 30. He put out another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who could see in his field. And always men were sleeping, and so they came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. So then the plants came up and bore grain, and the weeds appeared also. And the servants of the master of the house came and said to him, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have weeds? He said to them, When he's done this, the servant said to him, And do you want us to go and gather them? And he said, No, lest in gathering the weeds you will the wheat along with them. Yet let us both go together into the house. And the house when I told the weed, Gather the weeds first and bind them in barns to be burned. And gather the wheat into my barn. He put another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. And as the small soil seeds, growing his grain was larger than all the garden plants that become tree. So at the birds of the air come and make nests in his branches. He taught them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a ladder made of wood, and took and hid 3 measures of fire. So it was a ladder, and all these things Jesus said to the golden parable. And ye see nothing to them without a parable. The still pure was spoken of her. Of men nothing parable, but other words being hidden since the foundation of the world. And he left the crowd and sent them to the house. The disciples came to him, saying, Explain to the parable what is the field. He answered, The one who says the good seed is the son of man. Field is the word, and the good seed is the son of the king. Now the weeds are the sons of the evil, and the enemy who sowed them is the judge. Harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just the weeds are dead and better far. So it will be at the end of the age. The son of man will send the demons, and they'll get out of his kingdom of causes and all lawbreakers, and throw them into fiery furnace. In that place they'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth. At the righteous will shine like the sun, and will be even them of the God. He is good at learning here. And the kingdom has like treasure hidden in the field, and empire and cover. And in his tree he grows, and souls all money has and fire. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant in search for one pearl, who on finding one pearl great value, went and sold all that he had and pulled it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a man, who was thrown into the sea, and then fish of everything. And when it was full, men drew ashore and sat down, and sorted their goods into containers that threw away the die. So there will be at the end of the days, the angels will come out and separate the weak and the righteous, and throw them into fire furnace. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Have you understood all these things? And he said to him, Yes. And he said to him, Therefore every scribe is being trained for the kingdom of heaven is like a master of the house. And he brings out of his treasure what is near and what is old. When Jesus finished these parables, he went away from them. And coming to his hometown, he taught them in his synagogue. So they were astonished and said, Where did this man get the wisdom of these mighty words? Is not this the carpenter's son? This is not his mother called Mary, and I know his brothers James and Joseph and Simon and Judas. And are not all his sisters with us? Why then did this man get all these things? And they took offense at him, and Jesus said to him, A prophet is not without honor except in his hometown, in his own house, and he did not do many mighty works there, because they are unbelief. That time Herod the Tetrarch heard about the fame of Jesus, and he said to his servants, This is done with mouthpiece, he is being raised from the dead. And that's why these miraculous powers are working. And Herod had seized John, and bound him, and put him in prison for the sake of Herodias. His brother Philip was one, and kissed John, and then saying to him, It is not lawful for you to have, and though he wanted to put him to death, he feared the people, because they held him to be a puppet. When Herod's birthday came, the daughter of Herodias danced before the company and pleased her. So he promised with an oath to give her whatever she might want. John the Baptist, he said, give me the head of John the Baptist, he replied. And the king was sorry, but because of his oaths and his guests, he commanded me to be here. His son had John beheaded in the prison. His head was brought on a platter and given to his daughter, and she brought it to their mother. And his disciples came and took the body and buried it, and they went and told Jesus. And when Jesus heard this, he withdrew from there in a boat to a desolate place by himself. When the crowds heard it, they followed him on foot from the towns. And when he went ashore, he saw a great crowd. And he compassion on the hill, they said. Now when it was evening, the disciples came to him and said, this is a desolate place, and the day is now, and send the crowds to go into the villages and buy food for themselves. And Jesus said, will you not go away? And you give them something to eat. And they said to him, we have only 5 loaves here and 2 fish. And he said, bring them here to me. Now ordered the crowd has to sit down on the grass, and taking 5 loaves and 2 fish, he looked up to heaven, and he said a blessing, and he broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples. And the disciples gave it to the crowd, and they all ate and were satisfied. And they took 12 baskets full of broken pieces left over. And those were about 5,000 men, besides the women and children. Immediately he made the disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side, where he dismissed the crowds. And after he dismissed the crowds, he went to on the mountain to himself to pray. And evening came, he was there alone. But the boat by this time was a long way from the land, to be eaten by the wave, so the wind was against it. In the 4th watch of the night he came to, walking on the sea, and the disciples saw him walking on the sea, and they were terrified, and said, it is a ghost, and they cried out in fear. But immediately Jesus spoke to him and said, take heart, it is I, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. And Peter answered, Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water. And he said to come. So Peter crawled out of the boat and walked on the water, and came to Jesus, and he saw the wind, he was afraid, and began to say, Lord, save me. Jesus immediately reached out his hand, took hold of him, saying to him, O you little faith, why did you go? And when they had gone into the boat, the wind ceased. These in the boat were stood, saying, truly you are the Son of God. And they crossed over the kingdom and genocide. And the men of that place recognized him, and they sent around to all that region, brought to them all the sea, and implored him that he might only touch the fringe of his garment. And many touched him went over. And Pharisees and scribes came to Jesus from Jerusalem and said, why do your disciples break the tradition that they not wash their hands when they eat? Yes, and why do you break the commandment of God for the sake of your tradition? May God command honor your father and your mother, and whoever reveals father or mother must surely die. And he said, if anyone tests his father or his mother, what you would have gained from me is given to him. He need not honor his father for the sake. So for the sake of your tradition, you have made void the word of God. You hypocrites. Well did Isaiah prophesy of you? And he said, this people knows me as their lips, their hearts are from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching his doctrines, the commandments of men. When he called the Hebrews and said to him, he ain't understand. It is not what goes into their mouth that fills a person, when it comes out from that fulfills a person. And the disciples came and said to him, do you know that the Pharisees were offended when they heard this? And so every planet that my heavenly Father is not planted will be rooted. And they are blind guys, and blind lead the blind, they both will fall into it. Peter said to him, explain the parable to us. He said, are you still without understanding? Do you not see that whatever goes into the mouth passes into the stomach, and as is but what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart? And these different persons were out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander. These are what to fill a person, but to eat with arm washing, it doesn't fill anyone. And Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre. And the other king that went from that region came out with crying. And most of the ears and Lord son of them, my daughter is severely oppressed by him. And he did not answer her word, and his disciples came and begged him, saying, send her away, for she is crying out after us. He answered, I'll send her only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And she came and knelt before him, saying, Lord, help me. And he answered, it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dog. He said, yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. And Jesus answered, O woman, great is your faith, and he had done to you as you desired. And her daughter was healed instantly. Jesus went on from there and walked beside the sea again. They went up on the mountain and sat down there, and great crowds came to him, bringing with them the lame, the blind, the crippled, the mute, and many others. Then put them out his feet and healed them. So the crowd wondered, and they saw the mute speaking, and the crippled healthy, lame walking, and the blind seeing, and they glorified the God of Israel. Then Jesus called his disciples and said, I told them the crowd, because they have been with me now 3 days and nothing to eat, and I am one moment to have them all hungry. As he found the way, and the disciples said to him, where are we to get enough bread in such a desolate place to feed the great crowd? And Jesus said to him, how many loaves do you have? And he said, 7, and 3 small fish, and directing the crowd to sit down. He took the 7 loaves and the fish, having given thanks, he broke them and gave them to the disciples. And the disciples gave them to the crowds, and they all ate and were satisfied. And he took over 7 baskets full of the broken pieces left over. And those who ate were 4,000 men, besides women and children. After sending away the crowds, he got into the boat and went to the region of Magadan. And the Pharisees and Sadducees came and tested the asked and showed them a sample of how. Yes, and when it was evening, you say, it will be fair up to the size. In the morning, it will be stormy too. The skies are in threatening. And you know how they interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times. And even an adulterous generation sleeps for a sign. And no sign will be given to you except the sign of Jun. They left and departed, and the disciples were satisfied. They forgot to bring any bread. Jesus said to them, what should be aware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees? And they again discussing him with the Pharisees. They brought no bread. Jesus aware of this, saying, O you little faith, why are you discussing among yourselves the fact you have no bread? Do you not yet perceive? Do you not remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000? How many baskets you got? The 7 letters for the 4th. How many baskets you got? How is it that you fail to understand that I do not speak about bread? Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And they understood that he did not tell them to beware of the leaven of bread, and of the teaching of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And then Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, and asked the disciples, why do people say the Son of Man? And they said, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others Jeremiah, one of the prophets. He said to them, but who do you say that I am? Simon Peter replied, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, from flesh and blood has not revealed this to you. But my Father who is in heaven, and I tell you, up here on this rock I'll build my church. In any case, hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And he strictly told his disciples to tell no one that he was the Christ. And from that time on, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed. On the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke and say, far be it from you, Lord, this shall never happen to you. But he turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan, you are a hindrance to me, for you are not setting your mind on the things of God, on the things of man. And Jesus told his disciples, if anyone come after me, and deny himself and take up his cross and follow me, whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? What shall a man give in return for his soul? The Son of Man is going to come with the angels and glory as well. And then he will repay you to us according to what it is. Truly I say to you, there are some standing here will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. After 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter and James, and John's brother left him up behind him by himself. He was transfigured before them, his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became white as night, and behold, there appeared to Moses and Elijah taking with him, and talking with him. And Peter said to Jesus, Lord, it is good that we are here. We shall make 3 tents here, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. They were still speaking, when behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and a voice from the cloud said, this is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. This now, and the disciples heard this, they fell on their face and were terrified. As Jesus came and touched them, saying, rise and have no fear. And they lifted up their eyes, they saw no one but Jesus. And as they were coming down the mountain, Jesus commanded them, tell no one the vision until the Son of Man is raised from the dead. And the disciples asked him, how long then might do the scribes say that first Elijah must come? He answered, Elijah does come, and he will restore them. And telling that Elijah has already gone, and they did not recognize him. They did to him whatever they pleased. So as the Son of Man was only suffered their hand. And the disciples understood. And he was speaking to them like John the Baptist. And then they came to the crowd, and men came after him, and kneeling before him, said, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is sieged and suffers terribly. And often he falls into fire, and often into the water. And I brought unto your disciples, and they did not heal him. And Jesus answered, faithless and twisted generation, how long am I to be with thee? How long am I to bear with thee? Bring him here to me. And Jesus rebuked the demon, and came out of it, and the boy was healed instantly. And the disciples came to Jesus privately, and said, why could we not cast him? He said to him, because you have little faith, and truly I say to you, you have faith like a grain of mustard seed. You will say to this man, move from here to there, and must move, and nothing will be impossible for you. And they are gathering in Galilee. Jesus said to him, the man is about to be delivered into the hands of men, and they'll kill him. He will be raised on the third day. They are greatly distressed. And they came to Capernaum. The collectors of the 2 drachma tax went up to Peter and said, does your teacher not pay the tax? And he said, yes. And then he came into the house. Jesus spoke to the first, saying, what do you think, Simon? From whom the kings the take toll tax? From the sons or from others? And he said, from others. Jesus said to him, and sons are free. However, not to give offense to them, go see and cast the cook and take the first fish that comes up. When you open his mouth, you'll find a shekel. Take that and give it to them for me and for yourself. At the time, the disciples came to Jesus, and who are the greatest heaven of heaven? Kingdom of heaven. And calling some child, he put them in the midst of them and said, truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself is like this child, and the greatest, like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one such child in my name receives me. Whoever calls one of these little ones who believe in me to say, it will be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and be drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the one for temptation to say, it is necessary that temptation come, but woe to the one dry whom the temptation comes. If your hand or your foot causes you to sin, cut off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life crippled or lame than 2 hands or 2 feet to be thrown into eternal fire. If your eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than with 2 eyes to be thrown into hell of fire. See if you cannot despise one of these laws. I tell you that in heaven the angels will always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. What do you think? If a man is 100 sheep and one of them goes gone astray, do you not leave them 99 on the mountains and go and stretch to the one that went astray? If he finds a truly I say to you, he rejoices over more than the other over the 99 who that never went astray. So it is not the will of my Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. And if your brother sins against you, go and tell him as well between you and him. And if he listens to you, gain your brother. And if he doesn't listen, take 1 or 2 others along. And every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. 2 or 3 witnesses. If you refuse to listen to the tell to the judge, and if you refuse to listen even to the judge, then be to you as a Gentile and tax collector. So I say to you, whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say to you, if 2 of you agree on earth without anything being asked, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I among them. And Peter came out and said to the Lord, how often will my brother sin against me? And I forgive him as many 7 times. Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with the servants. And he began to settle, one was brought to him and owed him 10,000 pounds. Since he could not pay, his master ordered him to be sold with his wife and his children and all that he had, and payment to him. So the servant fell to his knees, imploring him, have patience with me, I'll pay you everything. And out of pity for him, the master of that servant released him and forgave him the debt. And the same servant went out. He found one of his father's servants who owed him 100 denarii. As he used him, he began to choke him, saying, pay what you owe, sir. And his fellow servant fell down and pleaded with him, have patience with me, I'll pay. And he freed him and put him in prison until he should pay the debt. And they fell so what would take place. They were villagers, as they went and reported to him what's all that taking place. His master saw him and said to him, I forgive you all that debt, and that because you pleaded with me. And should you have mercy on your fellow servant, and so I had mercy on you. And his master led him to the jailer, who he should pay what was debt. So this my heavenly Father will do to every one of you, and if you do not forgive your brother from your heart. And now when Jesus had finished these things, he went away from Galilee and entered the region of Judea beyond the Jordan. A large crowd followed him, and he healed him there. And Pharisees came up to him and tested him by asking, is it lawful to divorce one's wife for any cause? And he answered, have you not read that he created from the beginning made a male of you? And said, therefore a man shall leave his father's mother, hold fast to his wife. Two shall become one flesh, so they are no longer two but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. And he said to him, why then did Moses command one to give a certificate of divorce and to send her away? Yet because your hardness of heart, Moses allowed you to divorce your wife. And in the beginning it was not so. And I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another, and such are to the disciples said to him, such is the case of a man with his wife. And it is better not to marry. And he said to him, not everyone can receive this thing, but only those to whom is given. There are eunuchs who have been saved from birth, and there are eunuchs who have been made eunuchs by men, and there are eunuchs who have made themselves eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. Let the one who is able to receive this receive it. And children were brought to him that he might lay his hands on them and pray. The disciples rebuked the people. And Jesus said, let the little children come to him, do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hands on them and went away. And when a man came up to him, saying, Teacher, what good deed must I do to have eternal life? And he said to him, why do you ask me about what is good? There is only one that is good. If you enter life, keep the commandments. He said to him, which ones? And Jesus said, you shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, and you shall not bear false witness. Honor your father and your mother, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. The young man said to him, all these I don't care, what do I still lack? Jesus said to him, if you'll be perfect, go, sell what you possess and give it to the poor, and you have treasure in heaven, and come follow me. And the young man heard this, he went away sorrowful and had great possessions. And Jesus said to his disciples, truly I say to you, I know it's difficult to you or a rich person enter the kingdom of heaven. And again I tell you, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. And the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished. Who then can be saved? But Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, with God all things are possible. Then Peter said in reply, so you have left everything and followed you. Now then, then what will you have? And Jesus said to him, truly I say to you, in the new world, when the Son of Man will sit in his glorious throne, you who follow me will worship his own 12 times, judging his 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has left house or brothers or sister or father or mother, children or land, for my name's sake, will receive 100-fold, will inherit eternal life. And he who first will be last, and the last first. Proverbs 30. The words of August and Jacob are oracle. The man declares, I am weary of God. I am weary of God and whatnot. Surely I am too stupid to be a man. I have not understanding. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I knowledge of the Holy One. Who is ascended to heaven and come down? Who is gathered the wind in his face? Who is wrapped out the waters in the God? Who established all the ends of the earth? What's his name? What's his son's name? Surely you know. If the word of God proves to you is a shield to those who take refuge in, do not enter this. The sea, weaken and you be found alive. Two things to ask you. Deny them not to me before I die. Move far from me, false to mine. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Renew me with the fruit that is needful for me, lest I before him tonight. And say, who is Lord? Lest I be poor and still proclaim the name of my God. Don't stand or serve to his master, lest he curse and you become good. There are those who curse their fathers and don't bless them. There is those who claim their eyes and do not wash their filth. There are those who have lofty out their eyes and high their eyelids. And those who have two teeth and legs are swords whose fangs are knife. And devour the poor from off the earth and needy from among mankind. Each 2 doors give and give 3 things and never satisfy. 4 never say enough. The shoulder, the barren woman, the land never satisfied before the end. Then the father never says enough. The eye that mocks the father and scorns to obey him will be picked up by the rivers of the valley and eaten by the vultures. 3 things are too wonderful for me. 4 I do not understand. The way of him from the sky, the way of a serpent on the rock, the way of a ship on the high seas, and the way of a man with a virgin. This is the way of an old daughter. She eats a mouse in mouth and says, I don't know. And 3 things the earth trembles, and the 4 cannot bear. I say when he becomes king, and 4 when he is full with fruit, and unlovely when she gets a husband, and makes her when she is placed in a mistress. 4 things on earth small, they exceed in wise. The ants are a people not strong. not strong, yet they provide the food and the sun. They rock about people not mine. Yet they make their homes in the crystal. The locusts have no king, yet all the marching. And as you can take in your hands, it is in king's palaces. These things are stately, and they tread full stately, and strike the line, which is mighty among beasts, and doesn't turn back before any. Shouting reaches the eager, and the king's armies with him. If you have been forced, exalting yourself, if you have been devising evil, put your hand in your mouth. For pressing more produces curse, pressing the nose produces blood, and pressing anger produces strife. Psalm 67. May God be gracious to us and bless us, and make his face to shine upon us, that the way may be known on earth. Considering power among all nations, let the peoples praise your God. Let all peoples praise thee. Let the nation be glad and sing for joy over you. Judge the peoples with equity, and guide the nation upon earth. Let the peoples praise your God. Let all the peoples praise thee. The others do what is to increase. God, our God shall bless us. God shall bless us. Let all the ends of the earth fear him. The others dash and that do the place of our heads fold in the and I be on me. In giving come over on earth as in heaven. It was a day on day bread. The curse of dash goes to the debtors. He's none temptation, there is an evil one. Here's the kingdom, the power, the glory from Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.